Welcome to another Beer and Code. Thank you again for joining me. As always, happy to have you. Today we're talking about Project Euler again. This will be the second video in the series, and I will be solving problem number 3 for you guys. Once again, we're doing it in JavaScript, and I will just get right into it. After I talk about the beer. This is Boulevard Wheat Beer. It is probably my girlfriend's absolute favorite, perhaps. It is by Boulevard Brewing Company, and it is just called Unfiltered Wheat Beer. It's really good, light ale, I believe. Cheers. All right, on to the problem. This one is called largest prime factor. The prime factors of 13,195 are 5, 7, 13, and 29. What is the largest prime factor of this big number? All right, so if we hop over to the code that I've already started here, we have our problem tracker. And let's see what it does right now. Well, so obviously that's not the correct answer. So let's write some code. So the crux of the matter is we need largest prime factors. So we need to get prime factors. So let's write ourselves a little helper function here that will create or list factors or prime factors of numbers. So prime factors of a num. And we're going to build up a list of our prime factors. TOS equals. So now we're going to brute force divide this this number here, num. And if we find a number that evenly divides the num, then we know we have a factor. So we're going to loop from 2, because we won't ever count 1. I is less than equal to num I plus plus. All right. Now, if, and I have a helper function already, is divisible by num and I, which means it's a factor. Our list, our factors, we're going to push a new item onto it. We're going to push I. And then we are going to say num equals num divided by I, because now we have removed this factor. However, this is a little bit wrong still. Well, here, so this is slightly wrong because sometimes numbers are divisible by 3 or many numbers a bunch of times. So instead of just checking once, we're going to go while. So we're going to check to see if a number is divisible by 2 as many times as we need to. And then we're going to return our factors. So now I can pretty simply do this. Var factors, wow, is equal to prime factors of big number. And then we just want the biggest one, and that's going to be the last one. So we're going to return factors at factors.length minus 1. And that will get us the last factor in the list. Now let's save that and go back to our solver. Click solve. Grab the answer. And I'm going to obscure these numbers here so I don't give away the answer to everyone. But promise I am pasting in the number, typing in my I'm not a robot code, 68461. Boom. All right. Thank you again for joining me. That was very brief beer and code. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. I'm going to do a couple more. And have a good day. Thanks. Cheers.